All right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG, and it's time for another episode of Let's Play MTG. Tonight we're going to be playing Mono Blue Colossus. This was a deck that was taken to a 5-0 finish by Jbudde was the username, and we're going to be trying to play it tonight. I really was interested when I first seen this deck. It was something I actually tried to do with efficient construction back when before Psy had come out, and looks like Psy was just what the deck needed to be a little bit faster. And that was one of the things I complained about, having to pay 4 mana for an enchantment. It was hard to do. Psy seems to be a lot better here. Works with the mana a little bit better. And yeah, Metalwork Colossus. Also, I was excited to see a Metalwork Colossus deck because this is our first stream completely on the new rig, so definitely let me know, guys, if we're having lag or anything. But the reason I was excited about the Metalwork Colossus deck was because I know that Barry Drake, who is responsible for our new rig here, and we're going to be running a Metalwork Colossus night for the very first stream on the new setup. So hopefully everything will be going smooth. Let me know if we do have any problems. I'll try to keep an eye on chat. But yeah, man, we're going to be doing some really crazy things. I'm sure Zaxadillo remembers when we tried to put together something along the lines of a Metalwork Colossus deck like this. Now, only 20 lands here. 5 of them are colorless. We've got Arch of Araska and Inventor's Fair. Yeah, it's going to be a cool deck. Like I'll go over the deck in just a minute. I want to get some shout outs out here. Definitely just want to go ahead and give one more thank you out to Barry. Hope you liked the Metalwork Colossus deck. It was awesome to see it, top 8 here. And then of course, we've got Zax in the chat there, one of our moderators. We got Madness, Steven Steele, what's up? Yeah, buddy, missing you, bud. Been ages since you made a stream. Well, welcome back, Steven. I'm sorry. I will try to remember the name. Rush Distraction. Yep. There we go. Distracted. How internet? How you doing, buddy? Been a while. About to go watch Jurassic Park. Well, I hope it's good. I'm expecting good things out of that movie. I want to go see that. So, Jan, how you doing? 3 arches, overkill. Who cares? What's up, Chuck? How you doing, Chuck Super? What's up, fella? Good to see you. MTG Galaxy. What's up, guys? Rocker Madness. We got a bunch here. Who else was here early? It was just Madness and Rocker. Camerooni. What's up, Chris? How you doing, sir? All right, guys. So you're ready to talk about this crazy deck. All right. So one of the things that you can do with this deck, and I guess we should just really start out here with Psy Master Thopterist. Now, Psy Master Thopterist says that whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Now he's got another ability. We can pay 1 and a blue, or a colorless and a blue, sacrifice 2 artifacts, and we can draw a card. But that's not really what we're looking for. That's really going to help. But that extra artifact is going to give us everything we need. Because what we want to do is we want to get a Metalwork Colossus out, right? We get one Metalwork Colossus out. We get that one sacrificed and in the graveyard. Then we get another Metalwork Colossus. Once we get the second Metalwork Colossus, we can play that one with a Psy on the battlefield. It will create a Thopter. We'll sacrifice the current Metalwork Colossus to the one in the graveyard to get it back and the Thopter token, and then recast it for free, making a new Thopter, and then sacrificing the new Metalwork Colossus and the new Thopter to get the other Metalwork Colossus out of our graveyard that we just sacrificed, and then just repeat, rinse and repeat with an Aetherflux Reservoir on the battlefield. You instantly just go as high as you need. Oh, they have a Gideon? Fine, we'll go to 100. We'll kill the Gideon. Okay, they have a Gideon, and I don't know what else they could possibly have. A Disallow? Fine, we'll go to 150. It will not be a problem. Once you start racking up, you're basically just going to infinite life just by repeating the cycle until you're done with your life gain. So we're going to try to do this quickly on timeline. Now, this is something I'm a little bit worried about here is, you know, are we going to be able to do this quick enough, or are we going to run out of time? And let's talk about the ways we're going to be able to get to that free Metalwork Colossus. Now remember, it does have to be free, so we do need 11 converted mana cost worth of non-creature artifacts on the battlefield. And that's why you're not going to see a lot of creatures here, okay? As far as creatures go, we've got Glint's Nest Crane. I almost said Glint Sleep Siphoner. Glint Nest Crane, which is another great glint. Anyway, Master Thopterist, and then Metalwork Colossus itself. That's it for the creatures. Now, everything else is an artifact that's going to help us turn on that Metalwork Colossus, so we can start this just as quickly as possible. Now, remember, as soon as we get our Aetherflux Reservoir down, if we have our Master Thopterist, at that point, it's start playing the Metalwork Colossus, going off, it is over for the opponent. We will not untap, or we will not pass the turn. It is over now. So one of the reasons we can run only 20 land is because Renegade Map here, it kind of works as an honorary land. It does always come in tapped, and then, you know, of course, you have to play the land next turn, but it kind of works as a tapped land. It allows you to go get an island, play that island, and those turns where you have this and other lands, you play the other lands and you use this for improvise, or, well, this deck's not really got a lot of improvise, so here we're just basically using it for land. Now, we do have a couple spells in the deck, but honestly, look, there's no improvise, guys. We're not going to be improvising, so it's basically just a land. And then, of course, Cultivator's Caravan, Power Stone Shard, and work as a combo with Gilded Lotus with our Paradox engines. That's a pretty Paradox engine, isn't it? Look at that. All right. I don't know. That one's pretty cool too. But, you know, we'll look tonight and see how often we get the pretty one versus the non-pretty one. What is it? Masterpiece, right? Masterpieces. Anyway, so every time we cast a spell, so we cast our Metalwork Colossus, then we can untap everything, and then we can cast another Metalwork Colossus, and then untap everything and cast another. Another thing that is not in this Aetherflux Reservoir deck is Paradoxical Outcome. These are cards that a lot of people are used to. When they're playing us, they're probably going to be thinking they are playing against some version of Paradoxical Outcome, and they'll probably be waiting for the Paradoxical Outcome, and bam, we're gonna try to get them with our other combo. So yeah, here we go. Should we talk about the sideboard real quick? Right, 3 copies of Aether Meltdown, 3 negates, 3 Metallic Rebukes, 3 Karn, 2 Sorcerer's Spyglass, and 2 Walking Ballista. Now remember, when we go the basic infinite cast, if we don't have an Aetherflux Reservoir, if they've dealt with Aetherflux Reservoir, we can always just use our Paradox engine to produce a ton of mana, and then just burn them out with Walking Ballista for, you know, a billion. So we do have options there, and I'm about ready to jump into some games, right? You seen a video deck tech similar? You seen a video deck tech similar deck? What? I'm confused. Kind of surprising we ain't running a copy of Reliquary Tower. Right, Reliquary Tower. I could see that being put in here. Alright, guys. Here we go. Let's see if we can do things with this crazy mono blue deck. Looks interesting. Looking forward to seeing it go off. I am too. I do hope that it just fires off for us here. Alright, so we've got Power Stone Shards. We've got both of our Metalwork Colossus. One with the machine. I mean, you play this on turn 4, you draw 3 cards. I mean, it's not bad. I think I'm going to keep. This is not the greatest hand in the world, but, you know, we've got a little bit of ramp. We can get started. So here we go. One with the machine seems so sweet. Like, I'm almost want to be greedy and try to like wait till I have a Metalwork Colossus on the battlefield, draw 11 cards. Man, wouldn't that be cool? All right, search for Escanty. And oh, well, can't play the other land. Like, might be worth it to fire the one with the machine off here this turn. Down the hatch. Bourbon Mule. Oh, you've seen other deck techs of the deck I'm playing? I just seen it in the 5-0 list, and I was like, oh, sweet, I've got to play that. So here we are. I mean, these are all pretty sweet. That was a big play. I mean, geez, that was actually a huge play. Draw cards, draw cards, draw cards. Play everything we draw. Now I can't play the Inventor's Square unless I'm ready to sacrifice this and like go get something. Okay, well, we got a land. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sure. We'll go ahead and get this first one countered, maybe. Oh, wow. So is he going... He's probably going to Vraska's Contempted, isn't he? Yeah. Yep. I'll just sacrifice this at the end of turn. Contempt! No! Not my Colossi. Colossus? Colossi? Big dude. Vraska's Contempt's definitely not what we're wanting to see. We're wanting to get in that situation where we can just multicast it. This is probably going to be a long game. We're going to just try to get set up here. Against a control deck, we are fairly easy to disrupt. Do I play this? We'll produce a black mana. A renegade map. Alright. Another land. Okay, well, what land do we, or what mana do we, or what do we want to go get? Just period. So if I go get a Power Stone Shard here, we're looking at spending 5, so 1, and all of this but 1. Couldn't play the Power Stone Shard then. So this is mana neutral. We could draw 3 cards. This only cost 4. Let's go for the Metalwork Colossus. And then just pass the turn. My plan here is to try to fire off this one with the machine. Man, if that was like instant, can you imagine? Well, we don't mind if one actually dies. Like, putting one in the graveyard is not going to be a huge deal for us. Currently, there's no creatures in the graveyard, so the Scarab God just kind of has to jump in front of our 10-10, which is pretty sweet. Cast down. Okay. Well, we might... Alright, so there's Caravan. If we play Caravan, that'll be mana neutral. Play one with the machine. Draw 3. Okay, there's an Aetherflux Reservoir. 2 of them, actually. Alright, so we're going to pass. We're going to let the Scarab Guide try to get a Metalwork Colossus. We'll just keep these 2 Renegade maps up. We can sack those. What has he got going on here? Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Okay, so we can get our Metalwork Colossus back now that he's tapped down. So we'll sack the maps. Should I leave it until after I draw a card? I mean, I don't have to do it right now. It doesn't cost mana. He's not going to have a Scarab God. Let's go ahead and do it now. So we'll get our Metalwork Colossus back. I just want to draw 11 cards, but one with the machine. We had to draw last turn. It's basically the worst matchup for this combo deck. You are right. Like, this is a bad matchup. Okay. So we'll go for the first one. We'll go for the second one. Go for the Colossus. Pass the turn. I was supposed to swing it to Teferi with the Cultivator's Caravan. Ah, what a punt. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it till it was over. Oh, man. Yeah, I forgot the pseudo haste. Oh, man. Punt. Major punt. Squad. Oh, goodness. I can't believe that. I can't believe I didn't think about that. Alright, so we cast it down. I mean, I think I got to sacrifice Prophetic Prism and Power Stone Shard. We need to draw a Sai. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice this. And we're going to draw, or we're going to go get a Metalwork Colossus. Metalwork. There we go. I got to make this bigger. There we go. All right, so I think it's right to get a Metalwork Colossus here. We get to play Inventor's Fair. We get to play Renegade Map. Metalwork Colossus. We will use this to eat our Metalwork Colossus, our Renegade Map, and our Prophetic Prism, the cheapest two. Aetherflux Reservoir, trigger. We can, I guess, just cast another Colossus for one. Swing it to Fairy. I won't forget this time. Crew. Coming at you, Teferi. Coming at you. Aetherflux Reservoir, really sweet in this deck. Yeah. Search out Colossus. Yep, that was the plan. Like, just search out for another Colossus, and then, yeah. First time I've ever played the deck, and I haven't watched any other deck techs on it or anything. I was just looking through the 5.0 list, and I was like, man, that looks like a really sweet deck. My wife actually pointed out, she goes, here's a mono blue deck that's not running Inspired Statuary. And I got to looking at it a lot closer, and I was like, well, that's actually a completely different Aetherflux list. So, yeah, started looking day, and I was like, man, I just really I want to play this tonight. So, finish putting the computer and everything together, getting all the drivers and everything installed, and here we are. Hopefully, everything's running fairly smooth for you guys. I assume it is. Numbers look good. Search for Escanto. That's going to find him the things he needs to deal with me here. We just need, like, Psy? The Master Thopterist. And look at this. We take the lead. We're back in 23 health. I mean, do I play Gilded Lotus? Sure. Like, why not, right? I mean, that's 3 colorless. Or 3 of any color. And then we've got all the other things. I think we get to attack here. What's he got? Glimmer of Genius. I like it. I do like it. Ooh. What's up, Pablo? Paulo David, and Pete slipped in on us too. What's up, Pete? Oh man, I got a little bit of a late start. I didn't get to get started till 9:30 tonight anyway. I was again working on this computer. We got everything switched over to Windows 10 here. We got the new graphics card in, and it seems to be running okay. I haven't seen you guys like griping at me yet, so and I mean that in a good way. You guys will let me know in a good way, right? Now he's like recasting the Scarab God every turn to stay alive. We're going to draw a card with the Arch at the end of turn here. Man, what's going on with this deck? That was the Scarab God we just faced down. Yeah, I got everything running, Jareth. I appreciate it. Jareth came over and run a new line for me. Neighbor's dog got up under the house. Chewed through the cable. That's what I get for when I ran the Ethernet cable. I didn't run it. I didn't tuck it up. I didn't take the time. I didn't tack it up. I didn't put it out of reach. Something happened to it. So yeah. Actually, Windows 10 fixed all the issues. Everything's looking much smoother now. We're staying well below like 50% CPU usage. Matter of fact, I don't even think it's top like 20 yet. And I packed a lot of things on the screen today. I just wanted to try to do a lot, like just to... What can we do about this? Okay, whatever. There's one left in the deck, right? One left. Opponent's at 14. Okay, well, Metalwork Colossus. Metalwork Colossus. Crew. And getting there. Opponent didn't see it or he would have already scooped. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. What? Taking game one against control. I love it. I love it. So we're probably not going to get our combo off against control, right? Like the expectation to be able to like just rotate through this Aetherflux Reservoir combo or something like that. I just really don't see it happening. So I'm actually going to take out a little bit of the combo here. Now this may sound funny, but I'm actually going to go for more of the Paradox Engine plan here, we're going to bring in the Walking Ballistas, we're going to bring in the Karns, we're going to bring in the counter spells, and we're going to try to go more beatdown instead of Metalwork Colossus, you know, that Metalwork Colossus plan. So I'm actually going to take out the Metalwork Colossus, we're going to take out the Aetherflux Reservoir, and we're going to bring in all of the counter spells, and then I'm going to bring in Karn, and I'm going to bring in both of the Walking Ballistas. Now, I could bring in Sorcerer's Spyglass here. And I guess if ever there was a matchup for Sorcerer's Spyglass, this would be it. But I mean, we could take out a Baral's Expertise, but we're still needing to cut land or cut stuff anyway. I could probably cut a map or two and run it like this. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine. It may be cutting down on like you know, Glint-ness Crane or something like that. Maybe map is the wrong thing to cut. Maybe it's Crane because we're looking for lands, and maybe a Prophetic Prism. We'll go like that. It could have been Gilded Lotus. Maybe that's what I need to take out. So this is match 1, game 2 against Esper Control. The Scarab God, Vraska's Contempt, all of the other good things. So yeah, let's check this out. This seems like it should be pretty good. So game 2 against Esper Control. And we're starting strong here. Now, again, he's going to be worried about some kind of combo, something like that, and we are not going that route. Hopefully this works, though. So next turn we're probably going to have to crack a map. I kind of want to do it before my draw step, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, we haven't drawn a land anyway, so maybe we shouldn't crack the map, but we'll just draw naturally. Crane. I'm okay with letting him have his turn 4. I'm going to go ahead and play Crane here. This way we can shuffle after the crane effects. No? Fine. So he's going to stop us from craning. No craning today. Just want to make sure I keep hitting my land drops. Like, this sets me up for Karn next turn. I'm probably not going to cast Karn. Like, just saying, I'm probably not going to cast Karn. It's probably just going to be Power Stone. Glimmer of Genius on his turn. I'm probably casting Karn this turn. It's highly probable that I downtick. Alright, well, we have to go get a land. We play the land, play Karn downtick. Then if he Vraska's Contempts or something, we still get, like, value. I mean, this token's going to be just monstrous just very, very soon. He can't counter all of the things that we can do. And, I mean, depending on what he got with his Glimmer, I mean, he missed his land drop last turn, right? Or no, this is 5. So, no, he didn't. Lyra Dawnbringer. Okay. We'll downtick Karn again. We'll play Cultivator's Caravan. Renegade Map. Pass. I mean, he's probably swinging at Karn here. If he does, he takes 10 on the backswing, at least. I mean, I'm okay with him swinging at Karn, and we do have Metallic Rebuke up. So, depending on what he goes to cast here, like, hopefully, like, taps out for, like, Teferi or something like that. And then next turn, we're Walking Ballista. Or Karn, downticking Karn, crewing, swinging 15. That would be pretty sweet. We're going to try that. Alright, so he swings at Karn. We got our value. We got 2 5/5s out of that Karn. Alright, so we're going to go blue. Counter that. I'm going to tap those fellas. Vraska's Contempt you. Or counter your Vraska's Contempt. Oh wow, this will be great. Alright, so we Karn. Downtick Karn. Crew. And then swing. I mean, we're poised to do the exact same play again next turn. Wow. Wow. Might as well get another land. Talking about sacrificing the Renegade Map. I don't think so. I mean, it makes my dudes a little bit smaller. Right now we're putting him on, he has to answer these. Not just swing at Karn. So, like, this Karn may live. It's crazy. This Karn might just, like, he may just not be able to swing at this Karn. I doubt it. I figure he's got some answer, but You don't see people playing Settle anymore. A lot of cards came into the format. A lot of people are running like Cut to Ribbons now and things like that, which makes Settle just like inherently worse. But I mean, you're just giving them a ton of lands. A lot of the red decks will even just like turn into it, so that they can cast these Bane Fires and stuff like that. Just allowing them to just ramp into Bane Fires is okay. We need to draw a card. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Torrential Gearhulk. Vraska's Contempting one of my dudes. Okay. Decided to do all of that at the end of combat before his main phase or anything. Just want to do it now. Well, he's going to be mad at us. Ooh, what can we do here? Alright, so if we go Psy Master Thopterist, we start putting up blockers, and then our Karn like lives. Yeah, I actually like Psy here, just because we can play the Walking Ballista. We're not going to be able to swing for as much as I wanted to this turn, but we're going to play Walking Ballista for 1 here. And that's going to get us up large enough so that we can swing with our 7/7s. I mean, he also has to answer these tokens. Like, Lyra's not enough here. It does not win the race. And then, of course, Sai is going to make sure that our Karns just go like crazy. Yeah, exactly. That the Thopters will grow everything. And the plan there was actually try to get 2 artifacts down. And if I played the Karn, I would have only gotten 1 artifact. So the 2 artifacts made sure that I was well large enough to deal with those Gearhulks, Making 7/7s. We're dealing with 6 all day long. This is going to be good. I mean, if we swing next turn and he doesn't have Settle, like, that's pretty much game. Okay, come on, opponent. No Fumigate, opponent? Even 1 Bantu? Right? What do you got? You got to show us something. Oh, he's tapping the Azcanta. He's tapping the old search. Is he looking for the answer? Is he going to find it? What do we got? Are we going to take down Esper Control 2-0 with a Metalwork Colossus deck? I don't know. We might not. We're going to find out, though. This is definitely my kind of deck, so. Do I watch Frank Lepore's streams as well? What do I think about it? I've seen a lot of Frank Lepore. So first off, Frank's been in the community for a long time. As far as streamers go, things like that go, Frank Lepore, he's been around for a while. Come on, negate off the top. Just give us that little bit of sweetness to deal with this. Oh, he's gonna keep tapping. Content. Okay. You got it, fella. 1 with the machine draws me 3 cards. Karn. Make a dude. Attack, attack. Oh no, I was supposed to crew, right? Attack. Yeah, I was supposed to crew there. I mean, I guess I could be bluffing the... I'm not bluffing anything. The Metallic Rebuke. I'm just going to go ahead and sack this. We're going to play our land. I mean, just getting like 4 lands, not like exactly where I want to be. I want to be able to leave something up. I should have swung for the extra 5 there. If I would have crewed with the other 5, I would actually been able to swing with the Thopter there for lethal. So I actually just missed lethal. Yeah. Yeah, we could have won. Yeah, I went into combat before the crew, which I've definitely got to put the little check here for beginning of combat, so it'll check me from main phase to combat, so it'll give me that little that extra hey, do you want to do anything before you declare attacks? Which is something I recommend doing anytime you're playing like vehicles. Trick I picked up when Mardu vehicles became a thing, and then it's a bourbon stream, guys. I picked this deck for a bourbon stream. Okay. Y'all can get as mad as you want. Like, I'm just happy that we are facing off against this craziness, and it's happening. Like, this is happening. Okay, another land. We'll play the land. We'll try to draw 3 cards here. One with the machine. Baral's Expertise. Okay, well, I'm not going to forget this time. Or should I? Should I forget and leave something back? Alright, so he gains 5, he goes to 11. So he has to have settle. We can't swing with that, can we? Yeah, we can, because if he blocks it, then he dies to these 2. Sure. I mean, if he has settle, then we lose these before blocks anyway. Settle. Alright. We would love some more lands. And then I think we just crane here. Ooh, puzzle knot. We'll go any order there. And then pass the turn. Next turn we're looking at Baral's Expertise, bouncing the Lyra. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh man, missing lethal. Sad Panda. You're right. You're right, Focus Beam. Sad Panda. Karn ain't gonna die. Karn ain't gonna die. Maybe. Alright, Karn might die. We'll see. We'll just block with the crane because it's not an artifact. Okay. I mean, we can draw a ton of cards here. There's another caravan. Let's go ahead and reveal the top card here with Karn. 2 cards entered the reveal. So it's a negate and a prophetic prism. Sweet. We're going to get a ton of Thopters here this turn anyway. So we get prophetic prism. We'll play prophetic prism. Sai makes a Thopter. Draw a card. Arch of Araska. That's good. Not using it right now. We're going Thopter heavy. Oh, sweet. Maybe I should have left in. Did I take out all the Aetherflux? Did I take out all three? I did. We're just casting everything here. I mean, if he's got Fumigate, yeah, he's got me. I mean, if he's got Fumigate, he's got me. All right. Oh, I should have tapped this and the one to sack two of these Thopters to draw two more cards. Wow, yeah. The lines in this deck, they're crazy. I think I played that out right, except for at the end I had one additional mana that I could have tapped this for a blue land or a blue mana, and the one colorless to sacrifice two to this. So Torrential Gearhulk is going to Vraska's Contemptus, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I mean, he was he going to contempt Psy? No, okay, he's contempting our big boy. All right, well, that happens. Cycle's a fetid pool. All right, searching. Me searching. That's a big token. It was a big token. It's a big token. Like, do we just grab that negate next turn here with Karn? So, I definitely want to get to the point where I can keep up mana here. Block. Block. I mean, what does he have? Another settle? No way. Glint Sleeve Siphoner? Okay, well, we have a billion mana. I think I want the negate. And I'm definitely going to swing out here. And then we're just going to make a bunch of dudes. And I'm going to start blocking and sacking, which is probably something I should have been doing much earlier. Wow, okay. So he is going to tap down, which I just wanted the negate to stop a... yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Need to know what we can... Okay, so we got a metal... Alright, we've got a couple cards we can draw, so... Not swinging with the 5 here. I'm going to go ahead and put a +1/+1 counter. I want to kill the glint sleeve to remove his chances at drawing more cards. And now we're going to keep him, like, now we're going to, like, cut his life link off. So let's play some more stuff here. Let's play the Puzzle Knot. Make a couple more Thopters, things like that. I think it's the right way to go. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now we're going to change this one colorless into a black, and we're going to sacrifice our Metal Spinners Puzzle Knot, Zephyrian Void, Psi Master Thopterist, and we can put that on top of the library. That'll work. Okay, so we go 1, 2... Oh, wait a minute. Am I tapping down way too much? So if we go 1, 2, 3 to get the Thopterist, we won't have the mana to cast it. So we're just going to pass. We have a billion mana next turn. We pass the turn, and like that's... Don't play with your food too much, you might lose. You're right. Like, we're getting to the point now where we definitely might lose because yeah, Sai's a legend, but it's a spell. I just wanted to make sure there was not a land. Any spell lets me untap, which would let me draw more cards. But Sai's fine. Sai will be fine. We're going to draw it plus other cards, and Sai is backup. So we're going to go block, block. Is this sorcery only? Better not be. We'll sacrifice the 2 that we're blocking. We draw the card. What does he have here? Teferi? Okay. I might have to try to like maximize this next turn. Like just make sure that I'm tapping everything exactly the right way. Oh, that's good. That is really good. So Inventor's Fair. And we want to get something that's going to let us draw more cards. So we're going to sacrifice Inventor's Fair. Maybe I shouldn't have tapped my lands. Maybe I should have just tapped all this stuff. And we're going to go... Ooh. That's what we want. We just want another Walking Ballista. Right? So we go... We'll sacrifice this. Okay, it's a void. Blue, blue, blue. Play Sai? No. No, we don't play Sai. I'm trying to figure this out, guys. I think I just draw a card here with Search for Escanta. What's going on? Let's untap. Alright, so draw a card with search for Escanta. There we go. Another search for Escanta. We'll reveal a card with... I don't want to cast the Walking Ballista yet. I want to cast anything else, then cast the Walking Ballista. Fine. Paradox Engine. We will keep the old one. Swing at him. This may be wrong. Okay, well, I mean, if he's got the counter, we'll see it here. Alright, well, we pass back to him. He had the counter. I mean, he had the disallow. He's going to return that. What are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. You bounced my sigh. We're going to put a counter on it. We're going to put a counter on it. We're going to put a counter on it. Shoot him. Is he like trying to counter him now? He's cycling the fetid pools. He's cycling. What? Are we going to get it with the... Man, so many lines in this deck. This deck is like, oh my god. I'm sorry. Like, there's so many different things that you can do to just like murder your opponent. Does he disallow the last one? Oh. I mean, if he does, we just like what? Block. I'm putting it on the stack. We're there. If the stack resolves, do you have the last disallow? Taps out. Vraska's Contempt on our Karn. He's at 2. We've got 7 flying in the air, but we lose 1. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, well, I mean, I just crew with this, right? Alright, the opponent is tapped out. We've got all the things in the world. I shouldn't play with my food. Yeah, we're not playing with our food. 1, 2, 3. Crew. Done. I will draw a card. I want to draw a card. Like, right? Oh, wow. Look, we get to go in with negate back up. We're good. Getting there. Wow. What a game. Jeez. What a game. That was crazy. All right. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and say that was... Wow. Why did we want drinking streams? Why did we want this? I don't know. I don't know why I picked this game for a drinking stream, but, you know, whatever. Wow. Like, everyone's like, I can't believe you finally got there. The power of this deck. Right? Wow. Just let you punt all day. Like, you can just make all the punts. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just play artifacts. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Right? Man. Yeah, we'll go first. Of course we'll go first. We got 2 land. Crane doesn't find land. So, actually, guys, I think that this deck would be really good with white. And you run the Board the Weatherlight. Oh, man. Like, I almost want to keep this land. Or this 2-land hand, but I think I'm going to mulligan it for just a little bit more. See, like, this is basically the only play we really had in the last hand anyway. So at least we still have that play and something else. So, yeah, this is better. Look at this. This is great. Okay. Oh, listen, man. I work customer service. I already have enough stress in my life. I worked customer service for a little while. Well, tech support. I mean, you can call it customer service if you want. But so game 1, we are still on that Metalwork Colossus plan. So I'm gonna put the prophetic prism over top of anything else because we are still on this Colossus plan. Great Soccer Man 1. Glint Sleeve Crane or Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Crane. What? Glint Sleeve Crane, boys. You heard it here first. It's the Glint Sleeve Crane. If I Prophetic Prism and draw a land, or get a land before next turn, it means that when I Cultivator's Caravan, I get to... I should probably have just played Sai, right? We need a land for next turn. That bird has muscles. Dude, this bird's a beast. Like, if you watch the blue-green Karn deck, oh man, when I played that, like, we were just making this into like a, you know, a 7-9 and just like crashing people. Smashing people? Is that what we say? Smash it good, smash it real good. Wow, I can't believe we won that last game actually. Like with all of my mistakes. Another Colossus. Okay, so let's look at this. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we're 1 off of being able to play a Colossus. Oh, and then we could tap the Cultivator's Caravan. So if we Caravan this turn, then we Colossus next turn. And that ruins our Pseudo Haste. We play Sai, he's probably dead. But if we don't play Sai, we get some value out of it next turn. I think we need to draw a land anyway. I mean, we'll wait. We've got 4 Sai. We can play around with Sai. To be honest, dude was glimmering main phase. Hey man, turn 4 glimmer main phase. Maybe he was needing something that turn. I don't know what he was going to cast, but I don't know what Lincoln's listening to, but I swear I just heard a rooster. No, not the unlicensed disintegration. When did Grixis start running that? That's good. I like it. Alright, we got a void. We get to look, see what's there. It's an island. Probably put that on top of our library. What do you got going on, opponent? I'm going to play the crane. At least the crane stops damage coming from Champion of Wits. Ooh, yeah, there we go. I was thinking about drawing the land next turn, but I decided to go ahead and play the crane. We really need to get like one of these countered and then play the other one. I don't know. Like, we need to get that Aetherflux Reservoir down before anything. What is he, magma spray my Glintnest Crane here? I mean, he's a long way from wanting the Champion of Wits dead. Uh-oh. That is the Scarab God. The god of scarabs himself. Alright, so this cost 4 mana. So we're going to Reservoir. It's neutral. This is free. That's right, that just happened. We did that to you. Crew? And I'm swinging. Right, we're getting in there. If he wants to block with the Scarab God, then hey, cool beans. Otherwise, we've got Colossus. We're gonna try to get jiggy with it. I want to draw 11 cards. All right. Someone called me the villain from Wiki Wiki or Wild Wild West, right? Wiki Wiki West. I pulled the movie up. I was like, oh man, what did he look like? So I had to pull the movie up. Yeah. Is it Johnny's Last Stand worth sideboarding against these nickel bolt? No. No, it's not. It is not worth it. If we top that, if we get a Psy, right? And our opponent hasn't like just killed us in the next couple turns, we're going to be doing all right. Like, Psy would be the greatest thing in the world for us right now. To just top deck Psy. We would still need land, but no, we've got it. We've got it. So Psy, pay 2 mana, sacrifice. Never mind, he's going to kill one. He's going to kill one for us. He wants to get this turn. Oh my goodness. We need a Psy. Psy off the top. Oh, that's a Brawl's Expertise. That's not bad. That is not bad. We're going to bounce those 3 dudes. This is pretty sweet right here. We're going to bounce his 3 guys. We're going to cast our one of the machine. Draw 11 cards. Yeah, that just happened. Wow. Alright, so we drew 11 cards. We want to play, what, a land this turn? We need to play a land. What options do we have? Let's go back this way. Out of 11 cards, we only have a couple land. Uh, looks like we're just playing this. I mean, we can turn into a colored land if we needed to. Sure. I mean, we're probably just playing everything in our hand anyway. Do we have a map? No map? Fine. Fine. We'll put the opponent at 1. Alright, so we're getting rid of the expensive stuff, right? We can get rid of a crane. We no longer need to look for things with a crane. We can get rid of one of our engines. We can get rid of Power Stone Shard? No. Cultivator's Caravan? Yeah, Cultivator's Caravan and Search for Escanta. I mean, we know what we've got coming. I'll keep 2 size because, like, backup. But I think at this point he's looking at how do I stop both of those. What's our score? We're undefeated, man. We haven't lost a game yet. Not even a game, much less a match. It's been crazy though. It's been good times. Good times. We got an Abrade coming in here. Come on, opponent. I want to see this combo go off. Ooh, gonna hit me for 3. Gonna get rid of that Metalwork Colossus opponent. Huh? Huh? No, getting rid of the crane. He can block the Colossus. He can block the Colossus. Alright. It's go time. Can we do this? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, Psy. We're not attacking, we're just going to burn him out right here. Okay, so we played Psy. We're going to, I don't know, play anything else. Just anything will work. Here, we'll play Prophetic Prism. There we go. Prophetic Prism. And we get our first Thopter. Alright, now the combo is online. Our opponent is already dead, even though like we're going to do this in such a convoluted way. We're going to sack these 2 dudes. We're going to play a Metalwork Colossus. We're going to make another dude. We're going to play the Metalwork. We're going to sacrifice the Thopter and our old Metalwork Colossus. We're going to play the new Metalwork Colossus. We're going to put our triggers on the stack. Oh, man. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep doing this. And, like, this is how it works. Like, this is the deck. So, like, we just keep rotating through this. Each time we're making a new Thopter with our Psy. We are casting more and more spells per turn. And now we're casting more spells. We're getting more Aetherflux Reservoir triggers, which means, you know, we're getting to that 50 life total. Right? Like, come on. I'll drink to that. I need a copper cup. You're supposed to drink bourbon mules out of copper cups, but I got aluminum. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with the ginger beer. Yay! Burn our opponent! Woo! We did it! We did it! We did it! No, stop. Zax! Zax! I could have just swung at him, right? Jank combo achieved. Okay, so do we do like the same things again? Like he just seen the combo, he knows these things are coming. And now we just say we're not going that route. And then we'll cut off I'll cut back on Puzzle Knots. Cultivator's Caravan's like really good, but I'm gonna cut one of those back and one Prophetic Prism to make room for all these other. I'm sideboarding slightly different than I did before, but this is against like a blue-black mid-range or nickel bulbous variant there. So this may not be enough. Like we may need to be combo and go that route. It won't let me bring that negate in. I'm assuming that negate's already in. All right. I mean, we're looking at the mana to cast Karn. We've got Sai. We've got our Brawl's expertise. Just don't have duress, right? Like, don't have duress, opponent. Don't duress us. We don't want to be duressed. Doesn't work like that in 5th edition. What? Be overkill and dead for good instead of just unconscious. Jareth Miles is trying to become a dungeon master, guys. So I may get my opportunity to run my very first experience with Dungeons and Dragons. I'm super excited. I really am. Ooh, the crane is decent. I'll just leave that on top. We'll go ahead and play the map. Next turn we can play island, play crane. We've got a 2-drop. Just kind of mosey on into our game here. You've been playing 5th edition a ton. That's how we have always played. I'm pretty sure the rulebook says they're overkill, and if you go negative past your max HP, your character is just dead. Well, that's horrible. No one wants to just lose their character outright. Listen to me, Jareth. No one wants to lose their character outright. Don't just kill us. Don't kill us, man. My Eldritch Knight couldn't take it. What do we want here? We want a Renegade map, Power Stone Shard. Map's cheaper. Power Stone Shard's probably more effective. Let's take the Shard. Wish I could have taken the Negate, but, you know, we couldn't. Not an option. But we're looking at, like, Power Stone Shard next turn, or do we just, like, Sai Master Thopters? We did achieve jank combo, guys. We did get there. Right, that's what I'm worried about. All those house rules. I'm still trying to like look up the rules and stuff, so I'm looking at, you know, non-house rules, and we're gonna have these house rules, and like I know it. Like Jareth's gonna take us to like Zendikar or the shard. Like we're gonna go bounce around the shards of Alara in D&D. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and tap. I'm just gonna play Sai. I mean, he's not going to abrade it, but I mean, if he's got the like unlicensed disintegrations, things like that, he can get through. But and then if he attacks with the Champion of Wits, I'll just take it. I mean, I'm expecting him to sit back and be like, "Woo, I'm on. I'm going to like make sure you can't play that Aetherflux Reservoir, or make sure you can't, you know, do other things." But whatever. We're gonna we're gonna attempt this. Ooh, island. I like islands. It means I don't have to correct my Renegade map. Um, Power Stone Shard? And then we can be like nothing. We can sacrifice things. Draw cards. Getting in with the crane because the crane don't care. We're going to Zendikar, Innistrad, Kaladesh, and Amonkhet. That figures. Figures. Those braids look really bad against Sai. And we do have 2 mana. I mean, if he goes to like destroy some stuff, bam, bam. Probably want to draw a card off of Sai anyway. Scoops it up. Doesn't want to play. Just he ain't got none. No power. Ain't got nothing against the mono blue Metalwork Colossus. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Let's get an opponent. Wow. Forget it. Forget it. I can't beat this deck. Can't beat this deck. I can't like not play my spells and hold up to like keep him from playing his spells. Ah. Wow. Wow. So what's the most expensive thing in D&D? Time. Yeah. You can technically do all of D&D with pen and paper. You don't have to have character sheets. You don't have to like go print things up. I'm going to be printing off like my character sheets and things like that. Like I'm going to get into it. I'm going to play this Eldritch Knight. I'm going to be like casting whatever and killing things. We're going to be doing stuff, whatever. Anyway, I have no clue how D&D works. Like some of you guys are like, oh, this guy, noobs. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah. All right. Libations. Can we keep this? I mean, double Aetherflux Reservoir. I mean, we got nothing going on. I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, we get to turn 4 in Aetherflux Reservoir, assuming that we draw a land, and then of course, like if we draw another land, we can turn 5 Brawl's Expertise, catch up a little bit, play another Aetherflux Reservoir off of that, and then kind of try to go ham. Whatever. I mean, we've got a Sai. A Sai. We've got a. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. You had a Minotaur warrior that liked to suplex people. See? That's what I'm talking about. Like, just let your imagination, your creativity fly. That's what D&D is about. And that's what I want to do. Like, originally, like I'm one of my favorite like characters from Forgotten Realms, from everything else. Dritz Doerden. If any of you like have listened to any R.A. Salvatore, even if you've listened to me, you know I've like spoke of Dritz before in the past. Like Dritz is just an awesome character. This is gonna be cool. We can play the Sulfurian Void and Scribe before we draw next turn. But anyway, like Dritz is just this really cool character, and originally I was just gonna like, okay, I'm just gonna be a dark elf drow, from the rogue house in Menzoberran's, and Dritz led the way. And now we're all like, the males are fleeing and stuff like that or whatever. I was gonna go that route, and then, I was like, one of my favorite classes to ever play is like some kind of spell blade. Like I want to be able to play some kind of spells, and have a weapon. I want to be able to hit hard and have some spells. And like Eldritch Blast as your cantrip in D&D just gives you this like long range, medium range, spell that hits really hard. You get multiple beams the further you level up. You're swinging for D10s, for crying out loud. And then Eldritch Knights themselves, they're attackers. They're getting up in there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I can't wait. Right, Wolfgar! Oh my goodness, somebody knows. Wolfgar, right. I always play something along the lines of Dritz, but I'm going to be playing Wolfgar. I got the reading in the lore and stuff. Turns out that Eldritch Knights get to bond with up to 2 weapons. So, do we want to draw that? I mean, is that the land we need to be able to go off? That's our 5th land, guys. That's the land we need to be able to cast all the things we were wanting to cast. So I think I'll leave that on top. We'll just go ahead and put it in our hand and move on. Anyway, yeah, just really cool. I get to be Wolfgar. I get to bond with my weapon. So like I can't be disarmed. If I lose my weapon, if I throw my weapon, I can return that to my hands and stuff. Which Jareth Miles, you've got to like look up Wolfgar from from Dritz Doerden, from the R.A. Salvatore Lone Drow, or the Drow, Legacy of the Drow, Legacy of the Drow Saga. Yeah, that's it. But you got to check that out, man. So we just go for a Sai this turn and get it killed, right? He kills Sai, and we move on. We could Power Stone Shard. Let's Void. Like, I was looking at my lands, like, which one do I really want to play this turn? And it's like, we'll just play the Void. It's going to be like the last turn that I have the opportunity to play it until like turn 5. I could play it then. Like, I could play Inventor's Fair now or then, but another blue land. Nah, we'll put that on bottom. We'll draw some more action. I mean, even though our next couple turns is like dead set, like we've got all these things we've got going on, he's probably going to Essence Scatter or Unlicensed Disintegrate this guy. But either way, we'll be all right. Wow, bringing out the Supreme Wheel, huh? Three mana. A lot of these Grixis decks are playing Supreme Will right now. They're only playing 2 to 3 copies though, so we don't have to worry about it that much. More worried about his sideboard duresses. I'm worried about his. Are we mainboard? We're mainboard. I still have the Aetherflux Reservoirs in. Yeah. Right, fighter class. Exactly. Eldritch Knights are fighters. Hexblade Warlock. EK is the Knight subclass. Okay, it's a Hexblade Warlock. I thought Eldritch Knight was the fighter subclass. Whatever. But yeah, I was talking about Jareth. You need to look up Wolfgar. You need to know who Wolfgar is so you understand how my character works. What? He hears me. I know he's watching. All right. Do you have more counter? Ooh. Does he want to abroad that? Are we going to get abroaded? We're getting abroaded. Nope, that's black mana. That's black mana. Wow. Ooh. Do we survive? I doubt it. I really do. I really doubt it. Like, come on. I gotta get a haircut. I gotta get my dapper look back, Nothing wrong with fighters. You like to give fighters extra things to do because they don't get spells unless you're an Eldritch Knight. Exactly. Like it's okay. Well, I'm a fighter. I'll just sit here. At least as an Eldritch Knight, I have like my Eldritch my Force Beam. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to be Iron Man? Force Beam. Does it not work like that? Am I not Iron Man? That's what I was envisioning. I mean, he didn't get rid of the first one. Like, can he get rid of the second one? Oh, you was telling Paulo bye. Well. You have a fighter, a bard, and yes, we have a fighter, a bard, and a rogue. It landed! Maybe you want to counter my renegade map. You want to counter my renegade map? No? Okay. Well, I passed the turn. Your turn. We're empty. Gonna have to fix that. He's harness lightning his own dude to bank some energy because he's got to draw some cards. Because like this is serious, guys. Stuff's getting real. If he don't get in a braid soon, we're gonna be at 50 life, and he's never coming back. Like I want like very few things more than I want him to just tap out for like the Scarab God right here. A Champion of Wits, okay. I wish I had a way to kill it so we could get him to like bring it back, and then we could brawl his expertise and like bounce that one and just be done with it. But I mean, we're gonna let him churn through a lot of cards in his deck here, and I'm hoping that we have the ability to churn through ours. I want to start sacking things. I want to start like just yeah. I think I just bounce both of these dudes, like just to keep him from drawing more. But I mean, he's throwing away cards like Vraska's Contempt. You know, like he's definitely in a bad situation, a bad spot. He's in a tight spot. So I could Power Stone Shard. Oh, I don't have a way to produce the mana to sacrifice this. Sure. I'll bounce that too. Right? Why not? We've got the 1 mana. We're technically going to have a little bit of extra mana. So we're going to try to bounce his dudes. We did bounce his dudes. We're going to cast Power Stone Shard. We're going to get some more triggers here. Aetherflux Reservoir just going crazy. Up to 30 life, or 29 life. I mean, we're almost at 30. Come on. We're close. Right, bounce the map too, right? Just why not? We have the mana, just cast it. I wish I had like a prophetic prism, man. Like I really want a prophetic prism like so bad so I could draw some extra cards. He's getting there. Oh my goodness. We haven't even gotten to the Metalwork Colossus stuff against this guy yet. He doesn't even know. So that means we don't even have to sideboard this stuff out. He thinks we are Aetherflux Reservoir. Just flat out. There's a Nicol Bolas. That's bad. That's bad. We're in trouble. We only got like 15 turns before that kills us. This costs 1 mana. Alright. What do we get? Like, I know that I'm supposed to sacrifice it, but I don't know what to get that makes this all better. Prophetic Prism means I draw a few more cards, but we're not casting that this turn. And we could. I could sacrifice the Renegade map and the power and tap the Power Stone. I could cast Prophetic Prism. Prophetic Prism also means that I get to next turn start turning my mana black so I can sacrifice my Puzzle Knot. Yeah, I guess it's a prism. Crane. All right. Crane's not bad. Man, I keep picking up my glass. It's empty. All right. We're gonna power game. Hey, Neverwinter's a great game. I've played Neverwinter Nights a few times on and off. I've played Baldur's Gate, things like that. like I've always wanted to get a group of friends together and finally like just kind of have us a D&D game where we can just kind of goof off, play, just do whatever we want to do. Just be ourselves, hang out with friends. If we want to have a couple drinks, then that's fine. If we want to, like just goof off, like become someone else for a couple hours, 2 or 3 times a month maybe, and just let that imagination fly. D&D sounds like a lot of fun. It's one of the reasons I've always liked cards like Magic. You can kind of see yourself as being that spellcaster, that planeswalker, and you've got your deck together. You've assembled your skills. You've assembled your spells. Your spell book is complete, and if you brought the right things, you will come out victorious. Like Magic's like D&D PvP. Like has to be balanced. You want to be that blue mage. Well, build your blue deck. If you want to be other things, then you do it. But yeah, Magic is like that PvP for me. That's just what it seems like. I don't know. D&D PvP. You haven't logged into DFO in a while. Might get back into it eventually. Well, my wife. You guys hear me refer to her a lot as Valentine. Her name's Vanessa, but I call her Valentine. And mainly that's because her online tag is Valentine. And so I call her Val a lot. And it was just a nickname. We played a lot of World of Warcraft before Lincoln was born. And she's always played. She's always managed her account. Like she makes sure she does her dailies and things like that. But she doesn't like raid and things like that like we used to. But I've had a lot of fun over the years playing multiplayer games and playing role playing games with people. And we didn't play in like role playing servers or anything like that. But you would always yeah, we're still unbeatable, man. We're still going unbeatable. Like I don't know, like we might be getting beat now. I mean, we need to draw some stuff, but we're hanging in there. Our opponent's got 7 cards in hand. He's still like digging, like, oh my god, I got to find the right answer, and like he hasn't found it yet. So we'll see. That's a land. That is a land. Well, let's see what else we've got here. Crane. Need things we can cast. Well, fine. I guess we can cast a Metalwork Colossus. We couldn't get lucky enough for him to like kill it, right? That wasn't gonna happen. Alright, so there we go. We just want to gain as much life as possible. Just keep casting spells if possible. Ooh. Well, that'll be sweet if we ever get there. Colossus comes crashing in. I mean, we're at 32 life. I assume he's going to kill it here. Is this a Vraska's Contempt? Probably. Why couldn't it have been something other than a Vraska's Contempt? Like, cast down. If that had been cast down, he would have been in some serious trouble. I would have started sacking things. I don't know. We still need a Psy before we can make that work. Right? Yeah. Do you swing, though? Absolutely you swing. Like, of course we swing. We can't stop the bolus in the air anyway, so, I mean, I can. I can jump in front of it with a Blend Nest Crane, but I'm not worried about that. You would check out Dungeon Fighter Online. It's a different flavor than D&D or WoW, but still like it all the same. Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. I've played a little ESO online, Elder Scrolls Online. For those of you that don't know, it's like $10 a month. It's like no, not $10 a month. It's like $10 to buy it. Everything up until the last installment of it, like which is like Somerset Isles or something. But the last installment was Morrowind, and you can get that on Xbox right now, and that's a lot of fun. Like, Like, I like to play a lot of games. We can't do that. Sure. I mean, just killing his champion with is probably not where we want to be. Paradox engine? Um, Glint Nest Crane. We'll gain some more life. Maybe get a trigger here. I don't know what we're going to find that we could cast for 2 mana. I mean, maybe a Prophetic Prism? That would be great. Gilded Lotus. Gilded Lotus will be really, really good. But Power Stone Shards are starting to get really good, too. I mean, we already have some Prisms if we need to cycle our mana into something else. So I'm actually just going to take the Power Stone Shard. We don't have anything else going on here. So we're just passing the turn. I mean, like, are we on a plan where we just go, hey, I'm just going to slowly beat you to death because you can't gain life, and then I'm going to gain more life than you can do? Like, can we even go that route? Or is pushing 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 too much? Maybe. Maybe. We might be losing here, guys. I mean, he's still got 6 cards in hand. I would love to top deck like one with the machine. Whirler Virtuoso. Absolutely. Absolutely, that's a thing. So the idea over Power Stone Shard is this one actually is just neutral with the Gilded Lotus. So like because we already have one, we'll be making a net of 4 mana if we tap them both. With Gilded Lotus, we paid 5, and we'd have been able to make 4 mana if we tap them both. Everyone after this is going to be more valuable, though, so that's why I took the Power Stone Shard. You can't wait until rotation control will get a lot less popular. Sure, it's still have a fan base for it, but less control, right? Like just I don't want to do control no more. Oh, I should have tapped the dude. Sweet, we can do it now. And I want that to be blue mana. Alright. And we'll let Sai do his thing. No? You're not going to give us a Sai? Come on, don't kill. He's negating the Power Stone Shard. That's fine. I just actually wanted to trigger here. So we're going to let Sai do his thing. I'm going to go ahead and tap this. And we're going to tap this to make it blue. And I'm going to tap one more. And then we'll Paradox Engine. I am going to sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice both. Oh man, a Zephyrian Void. Really? And another Power Stone Shard on top. That's not really going to do it. That's not going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, opponents just got way too much for us here. I mean, we've still got like this combo finish, but I don't think we're going to get there. I'm going to go ahead and scoop it up. We're going to get into the next game. We lost one. We lost one. All right. Man, this is a very aggressive mid-range deck, or Grixis mid-range. So I don't know how much I want to. I mean, this version actually had the boluses. Like, I know he's going to have negates and Ferusca's contempts. And I kind of want to continue to go for the Metalwork Colossus plan against this guy. Instead of the Karn plan. Let's go cut. Let's cut a few things here. We can cut back. I mean, he had a bunch of his creatures, right? Like, I want to stay on the Paradox Engine plan, right? Because I'm bringing in the Walking Ballistas. And Walking Ballistas is going to be good for a lot of reasons. Am I going to play Dev's Sarkhan's Unsealing? That deck? You want me to play that deck? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be playing that tomorrow night. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it. I've already made the thumbnail for it. Yeah, we're playing it. I got a lot of feedback on that deck today. Like I just posted a little thing going, hey, you guys want me to play play this deck, and everyone over there was like, yes, play it. Well, a bunch of people were, so it was enough people to make me go, all right, fine, I'll play it. All right, so we need to get rid of like 4 cards. Glen Crane's pretty decent, but I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut 1 Prism. Cut 1 Brawl's Expertise. Like, I should cut down on the... Like, we're just cutting down on the combo a little bit here, bringing in some counter spells. Like, I'm not actually getting off the combo here, but I am excited to actually get the combo off against a control deck here. Like, this is going to happen. Like, I'm going to try to make this happen here. We got a Psy Master Thopterus. That'll die fairly quick. We've got more land. We've got a 1-drop, a 2-drop, 3-drop. Man, we got to keep this in, right? Justin Clay says, nice to have me streaming steady again. Makes this guy happy. Well, thank you, Justin. I appreciate it, man. You've definitely shown to be one of our supporters, our patrons. The people that people ask me, like, what's a patron to you? I'm like, patrons to me are the guys that care more about like the stream. Like, they just want to make sure that the stream keeps happening, and that's awesome. So thank you very much, Justin. I appreciate that, man. We've only I've got 8 decks I think I need to run, something like that, and I'm gonna start running those here in the next couple days. Probably gonna like kick like 3 or 4 of them out in one day though, so you guys are gonna get like just slammed with a bunch of decks here very, very soon. Alright, so now we gotta like get rid of the Renegade map. Like, I probably should have brought in the Karns here. So, Dinosaurs version of what? Oh, Yargle. Dude, it has Yargle in it. Of course we're playing it. Right? It's got Yargle. Come on. You know you want to play some Yargle. Oh. I'm going to try to draw... Nope, didn't get it. I was going to say I was going to try to draw naturally and see if I could get the land. We'll see if our Psy even remotely survives. I mean, if it does, then we're looking okay. I mean, if he's like, man, I need to champion wits right here, then we get a turn. We get an extra Thopter out of it. Just getting a Thopter could be everything we need. Looks like he's got a way to kill this, though. He's lining up with that black mana. That worries me. Black-blue, that ain't actually worrying me too much. Was this a Doomfall? Or are you just going to champion wits? All right. Champion wits from the opponent. We'll see what he throws away. Remember to crew when you can. Will do. Will do. It is easily overlooked. I will say that. But yeah, I'll try to remember to crew. James Cluxton, I'm sure Grixis Control will have plenty of pieces to play with. Blue-white should also survive, but that's about it. No, we're running into different people. Everyone's just playing Grixis. The meta is red-black, Grixis, and green-black. That's it. That's what the meta is. So, hey, at least we get to keep up a counterspell here. Getting in there. That's right. We probably need to protect Sky here. Like, this is the most disguised counterspell in the world. Right? Like, that's a... That can survive. I'm not worried about that. Not worried about it. Another? What do I do? Just go land Walking Ballista? Or just go Walking Ballista and shoot down the Glint Sleeve Siphoner? Yeah, we'll just kill that now. So does this mean we're running into the Scarab God next turn? I want to keep up the Metallic Rebuke, but I also want to just kill both of these Glint Sleeves, like, right now while he's got 3 cards in hand. Like, if he's planning to be like, okay, I'm just going to start drawing cards off these Glint Sleeves, and we're going to go from there, and then this Walking Ballista just, like, changes that plan. I think he thinks he's safe, or he wouldn't have played the second one. So, I'm doing it. I mean, we get a free Thopter out of the deal. Yeah, I know a Thopter ain't quite what we need, but let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of them. Just not let him draw cards. And then just, like, maybe that helps us. Maybe. Just maybe. I can double block with a... Yeah, but at that point he's already drawn a card, Focus Beam. Like, just stopping him from drawing cards where I want to be. But, I mean, if he's holding the Scarab God right here and he just drops it on us, then it's going to be like, well, pooey. This doesn't look like a man who's tapping out really fast to play the Scarab God. But apparently I was wrong. Like, apparently he was tapping out, like, super slow to play the Scarab God. I mean, he's got 2 cards in hand. So if he spends his mana making 4/4s, we just start, like, going on this chump block plan. I'm going to play the Cultivator's Caravan to make a Thopter. And then after I make that Thopter, I'm going to tap both of these Caravans to play a Crane. And off of that Crane, we're going to find a Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot. And then we're going to pass the turn. So now I can be like Aetherflux Reservoir Counterspell. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's like, okay, I want to bring something back because I got to start doing things. But I'll chump them or just swing ahead of him. Gain more life. I'm sure we're not out of this yet. Okay, he's bringing back Champion of Wits. He wants to draw a billion cards. 1 billion cards. I think I can race him. I do. I actually do think I can race him. I think the with Psy making the Thopters and the Aetherflux Reservoir gaining us some life, I don't think that we're out of the race. And I think he needs to be turning things, you know, sideways enough that we're gonna be all right. I don't know. We're gonna take the gamble. We're gonna find out. Are you with? Just take the damage for a while. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Got me. I mean, if he's got negate, then, well, that's horrible. But he's not gaining life here. Zephyrian Void's good. We'll put that on the bottom. We're going for it. We'll make a Thopter. I mean, if he's got negate, he copies the Aetherflux Reservoir. He kind of has to go for this here, right? Like, he has to be holding the negate, right? Negate. Bam. Got me. Alright, so I could crew and swing. We're going to crew. You could also play, like, Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot, but... Ooh. We got to leave one back. This way I can hold up the Metallic Rebuke. In case he's got something he wants to cast other than... oh, counter the negate. Maybe I should have countered the negate. You're right. I should have countered the negate. Wow. Alright. You're right. I was looking at damage and saving this to make sure that I got my damage through and not looking at the life gain that I would get. I still think he has to be in like a slight amount of fear right now. We've got a lot of flyers coming over. We're doing 4 per turn. I mean, we can put the brakes on fairly easily. See, he didn't bring anything back. He's looking at actually casting a spell this turn. So, we might be alright. So we take 9, go to 4. And then pump the brakes next turn. Alright, land, Puzzle Knot, draw a card, another Psy. That's not what we're looking for. Okay, so we're looking at crew. I'm going to go crew. No! What have I done? I've lost to the Scarab God. He makes a dude at end of turn here, and then, yeah, he makes a dude at end of turn. Well, yeah, going to 3 was what kills me here. So he makes a dude at end of turn, and then he makes another at the beginning of his upkeep with a trigger on the stack, and then he'll do 3 damage. So there's an abroad. Okay, well, he's not going to kill me. Alright. We get one more turn. So, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, he had lethal there that he didn't see as well. Like, all he had to do is bring back Glint Sleeve Siphoner, and then at the beginning of his turn, like, bring back my Walking Blister, his sleeve, or something. And then, yeah. Opponent didn't see it. I mean, we're definitely in some trouble here. We need to pick a Brawl's expertise off the top for sure. That ain't a Brawl's expertise. We're going to 1. Power Stone Shard. Yeah, that's not do it. Well, we had a couple really good games with the deck. We went 2 out of 3. Not bad. 3 games with a sweet little deck here. Not bad. Not bad at all. I definitely had a lot of fun playing the deck. So there's a lot of lines, guys. And that's definitely one of the reasons I wanted to play this deck was I was like, man, that's going to be complicated. This is going to be cool to play on stream. Like, I'm sure I'm going to make mistakes, but if I make mistakes, we can point those out. And every mistake you call me out for is one less mistake you make when you play your Friday Night Magic. Like, it's one of the things that I like the best about playing decks that I've never seen before. I am more likely to make a mistake, and that's one of the things that everyone who ever plays a lot of Magic is going to tell you. Like, you really want to be good, you need to get one deck. You need to play it. Like, you need to make the right pick. You need to play it. You need to know the ins and outs. You need to know how to sideboard it. You need to know how to do all kinds of really, good things. You need to know how it works against this type of deck and that type of deck. So, I'm going to give you a little challenge. Like, if you guys want to have a lot of fun with a really powerful deck, this is it. This deck is actually a lot more powerful than might be beneath the eye or whatever the saying is, whatever. But anyway, the deck is actually really, really powerful. We got to see in game 1, match 1 there that, I made a ton of mistakes and things like that, and we still were able to pull through. But then again, we also had opponents making a couple mistakes, and like I always say, mistakes are part of Magic. So, remember, like, it's a really powerful deck. If you want to have some fun, you want one of those really crazy interaction decks. If you're a Johnny, yes, I called mono green players a Timmy's the other day. Like, if your big plan is playing Gigantosaur and Galta, then you definitely fit that category of being a Timmy. And a Timmy is not someone who's retarded, or that's a horrible word. Don't use that word. Don't use that word. Not someone who's slow in the mind or something like that. Yeah, that was a bad word. Don't use that word. Anyway, a Timmy is not someone who is like that. It is someone who just likes to play big dudes. Now, Johnny is someone who likes to play a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So make sure, like, if you are a Johnny, play this deck. Give it a try. Sleeve it up. Rent it at manatraders. Whatever it is you're going to do, play it, right? I called mono green players Timmys. I did. And someone let me know in chat that was not cool. And I think it's just because I went, Timmy! And they got mad at me. But so what is a Timmy? A Timmy is a person who likes to play big creatures. It has nothing to do with their intelligence level. It's the or you like to play big spells. You like to play big mana stuff. You're like, ooh, that dude is huge. Look at that 7 mana sorcery. I've got to try that. That's a Timmy. All right. You talk to someone who's a Johnny, and a Johnny is someone, not a Johnny, but a Johnny is someone who goes, you know what? That 7 mana sorcery is really powerful. And I bet if I do this, and this, I can play it on turn 5. Right? Like, that's a Johnny. Like, oh, if I get this, and this together, we're doing this, right? And so that's a Johnny. And then, of course, you got your spikes. They go, did that deck win a GP? No? Okay, it sucks. Yep. Oh, it won a GP? Oh, that's a cool deck. Let's talk about it, right? So what about Bolus? Bolus isn't a Tim. That isn't a Timmy spell. That's a spike spell. You're such a spike, James. You're a spike, like somewhere between a spike and a Johnny. Like, the fact that you played Jun all last season was like the furthest thing from a spike that I've seen you do so far. But oh, you're somewhere, you're really close to the spike side of the Johnny. Like, you're a Johnny, but you're definitely a spike. Me, I'm somewhere there with you. I like to play competitive decks, but I also like to have a lot of fun. And, to me, Magic's that. It's where we have fun. So, where do I put you? You're the one we don't speak of, Zaxdillo. So, Zaxdillo would be the 4th. If there was a 4th, Mark Rosewater didn't give us a 4th when he gave this analogy, of Timmys, Johnnies, and Spikes. But Zaxdillo is the 4th. I don't know what to name him. He who should not be named, right? Zaxdillo is the one who's like, if I put all of these in, Like, okay, so Zaxadillo's like, all right, I'm gonna use the old Jun scenario for explaining Zaxadillo here, right? Zaxadillo is there's only so much fun that can be had in this game of Magic, and I plan on having all of it, right? That's Zaxadillo right there. There's only so much fun that can be had in a game of Magic, and he wants every bit of it. You cannot have any fun whatsoever, so, right? Uh, anyway, guys, what'd you think of the deck? The deck, it 5-0'd. It was a lot of fun. You say that all the time. Yeah, it's an old one, right? Right. There's only so much fun, and I've got to have it. I've got to have all of it. Apex of Power with Wildfire Eternal. See, this seems fun. That is all the fun all at once. See? Exactly. Exactly. Let's cast an Apex of Power from our hand, get the extra 10 mana, get all these extra cards, do all the things. Sounds sweet. I like this deck. I thought the deck was really sweet. Steven Steele, thank you very much, man. A lot of new people checked in tonight. We got a lot of new subscribers, things like that. I definitely want to say thank you to all the new people who have subscribed to the channel. I know that you guys are wanting to see some devs red black unsealing. Well, that's what we've got coming up tomorrow night, so I hope you guys want to see that. We're going to be, casting some Yargles. Yargle, right? Like, this is Jank MTG, guys. Jank MTG. We're going to be playing some Yargles tomorrow night. Saffron Olive come out with an unsealing deck, and, like, one of the things I said was, I was like, unsealing looks like it's in red-green. And Saffron Olive's version was in red-green. Don't think I would run what he's running. Maybe too many Phoenixes in that deck for me. Maybe too much double red for me. I'm looking at more of the green dudes. That deck also has a lot of mana dorks that I'm not interested in. I'm more interested in killing things early game instead of ramping into my 4-drops. But tomorrow we're going to be playing a bunch of 7-power creatures, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure that if you haven't already, go ahead and check out Dev. There's probably still like little information icon up there. There's probably still a link to get over to Dev. Find his latest video. You'll see his red black Sarkin deck. Red black unsealing. You'll see that. Watch his deck tag so you know what we're going to be playing around with. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, James, Steven, Zaxadillo, Justin Clay, absolutely hit that like button, that subscribe button, all of the other things, and we're gonna just kind of peace out, guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I had fun. Hope you had fun.